So we're here to talk about space, right? So what do you think is the most discussed space exploration topic? This is Max Paga. Welcome to Max Talks, and today we're going to space. Most popular space topic is definitely the moon landing. During this time, even going into orbit was scary, but the Apollo missions were going to take people to the moon.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Apollo 11 mission was one of the most adventurous and risky missions NASA has ever done. And the Saturn V rocket was probably one of the most advanced rockets NASA has ever built. But I think I like this guy better. He was the one that took all of the fully suited astronauts to the launch pad. The launch date was set for July 16th, 1969. Three astronauts were to embark on this mission. Not these guys, these guys. Their names were Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and in my opinion, one of the most important astronauts. He had to wait in orbit around the moon until he had to retrieve his friends Buzz and Neil from their playtime on the moon. His name was Michael Collins. This journey took 4 days. Earth to the moon is very far. Very, very, very far. The rocket that went on this brave journey was none other than the Saturn V rocket. This is the actual life-size replica of the Apollo 11 Saturn V rocket. Just kidding. This is a life-size test model of the Saturn V rocket, which took our astronauts to the moon and back safely. This is the Saturn V, the rocket that went on the Apollo 11 epic journey to the moon. It consists of 3 components, the S1C, the S2, and the S4B. Let's break it down. This is the S1C, powered by 5 F1 engines, lasted about 2 minutes. The primary purpose of this section was to lift the rocket into orbit and out of Earth's gravity. This is the S2, powered by 5 J2 engines, lasted 9 minutes and 9 seconds. Its primary purpose was to push the rocket into space. This is the S4B, powered by 1 J2 engine, is probably the most important part of the rocket because it contains the spacecraft itself. Let's look at this section right here. This is the final step before leaving Earth. The CSM will do a 180-degree turn and pick up this, the lunar module. This is the most important part of the rocket because this is what goes to the moon. As we approach the moon, the lunar module will detach and land on the moon. But the CSM will keep orbiting the moon and touch down. We're on the moon. This is the proud moment where Neil jumps out, plants our flag, and followed by Buzz. And you know, they do some space stuff, have some fun.
No way! That's great!
We landed on the moon!
And now they jump back into the rover. So now this piece goes back into the moon's orbit and catches their ride. Thank you, Mike, and docks with the CSM. Get inside, Buzz and Neil. And now this piece goes out and they go back to Earth. Now we have returned to Earth. The command module will separate and nicely fall into the ocean. Splashdown. History has been written. The 3 astronauts, after 8 days, 3 hours, and 13 minutes, have finally landed back on Earth. This is the size of the entire rocket compared to the command module, which got back to Earth.
It's the first time humans had touched ground apart from Earth. But this was a very sad day for all the cheesy nations. The moon is not made of cheese. Sorry, Wallace and Gromit. The crew safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on July 24th, 1969, in the very same command module that brought them back heroes and reunited them with their families. This was a great accomplishment and a huge leap towards future space exploration. But in my opinion, what is more important is that we saw our own home planet Earth, just like any other planet, floating in the void of space.